Yo, what's going on, everybody out there? Mr. Sandman is signing back in and all that. I know I'm fucking tardy with my damn reviews. You know, bear with me. I'm a fucking busy guy, goddammit. I got a lot of things on my plate. I'm still gonna cover them. Right now, we're gonna talk about Raw from last week, which took place in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the home of the Penguins. First, it starts off with an in-ring segment with Mick Foley and Stephanie McMahon. This shit is starting to get real dumb now. Do these motherfuckers always gotta be together? Like, does Daniel Bryan always have to be with does Daniel Bryan always gotta be with Shane McMahon? And does Foley always have to be with Stephanie McMahon? Why Stephanie and Shane don't go sit their fucking asses down somewhere? It's not always about you guys. You picked a GM or whatever for that brand to let them get their shine. Why y'all gotta be right there on y'all P. Diddy shit? Let these dudes do what they gotta do. But anyways, it's also for the Stephanie talking shit about Roman Reigns. How he's the one that got pinned and he's a loser. Well, duh. Reigns is a fucking bum. She said, "Oh, you're not a good guy. You're not a bad guy. You're just a loser." What did y'all expect? But don't get me wrong, though. Last Monday, I seen something in Reigns that I ain't gonna lie. He actually entertained me, and we're gonna get to that. So after that, she was like, since the heavyweight title or WWE Championship is on Raw, SmackDown, Raw must have a top title. So now they're gonna call it the Universal title, given the fact that it's the WWE Universe. Everybody said "Oh, that's work." I don't think it's actually a bad idea. Universal title, sounds fresh, sounds unique and new. I like that. I like when, when WWE try to bring something fresh. It may not be, the title might not be fresh or whatever, but it's a fresh name. It's not like, the Cole Heavyweight Championship or some silly shit like that. It's not even the World Heavyweight nothing. It's the Universal. I like that. They could easily say, the Universal Heavyweight. No, they took Heavyweight out. Good. So that means it's a new era when it comes to the belt. And then after that, they mentioned it's going to be 2 Fatal 4-Ways. First Fatal 4-Way is going to be Sami Zayn versus Sheamus, Y2J, Cesaro. It's going to be Sami Zayn, Sheamus, Y2J, Cesaro, Roman Reigns, Rusev, Kevin Owens, and Finn Balor. They're all going to participate in the 2 Fatal 4-Ways. But we don't know what the 2 Fatal 4-Ways is going to be like. Who's going to be in which match? They just basically said that because they was all standing on the stage and they told them to step forward. And then after that, they told Charlotte to step forward. She said, since you're the one of the only champions here on Raw, that means you get to hold on the title tonight against Sasha Banks. She's the one that made you tap out at Battleground. Alright, so basically they said that's always a good thing. They're setting up matches quick, get that shit quick. Set these matches up quick. Don't sit here and waste our time and have a fucking 35 minute segment at the beginning of the show. It was quick. I like that. So they established 3 matches already. You know what I'm saying? Two Fatal 4-Ways and a women's title match. We go to a good start. So the first Fatal 4-Way was with Cesaro, Rusev, Kevin Owens, and Finn Balor. Oh man, we almost had a Shockmaster moment right there with this dude. Cesaro. A lot of people didn't notice that shit, but I noticed it. He almost bust his ass on that entrance. He was about to be the Shockmaster 2.0 right there. Oh man, Cesaro, that wouldn't have been a good look. Oh man, but after that, during the match, Kevin Owens and Rusev, they start, working with each other to basically beat up Cesaro and Finn Balor and stuff. Keep them at bay, keep them separated, so they can stay dominant or what may have you. Then after that, Cesaro, starts catching everybody with the uppercut party or the uppercut train, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And that's the thing I want to say. After that, this dude Finn Balor caught so I think he called Cesaro with it, the 1916 move, or I forgot who he caught with it. It don't matter who he caught with that 1916. That move looks so whack. That shit like it don't even fucking hurt. Like all he do is pick you up and just slams you right back on your back. Like that shit looks so whack. And that's supposed to be one of his trademark moves. He need to get rid of that shit, because that shit looks whack and it looks like it doesn't even hurt at all. Speaking of whack moves, let's talk about this gay move, the neutralizer. Like Cesaro really needs to get rid of this fucking move. I don't know why he's still doing that shit. Like you sitting there, you put your arm all in this dude crack and grabbing his balls and his ass crack, and you pick him up and slam him. And mind you, not only with one arm, but with two arms, like he's literally hugging your nuts. That move looks like it doesn't even hurt either. It just looks very gay. He needs to stop doing that motherfucking move. But anyways, this dude Balor ends up pinning Rusev after the coup de grace. Balor advances. So after that, Nia Jax had a nice little squash match against some jobber. I forgot that bitch name. I think the bitch name was Britt Baker or something like that. With her little fine. So I love me some Nia Jax. Yes, nice, thick, and beautiful. I love it. You know what I mean? She got the leg drop. You can leg drop me any day. Love it. But she won squash match. Moving on. And this is like an ongoing segment. You know what I'm saying? With these two unfunny dudes, Golden Truth and playing this fucking Pokemon Go bullshit. All they doing is going around looking for Pokemon and shit. So they ended up being backstage with Sasha Banks while she's warming up for her match. They like, I think they was trying to look for Pokemon around her breast or something like that. It was just corny. And she's like, you talking to me? And I'm like, yo, whatever. But anyways, they fucking interviewed Sasha Banks, and Sasha Banks said what she normally says. It's about to be lit. I'm the boss. Nothing really groundbreaking. Just her typical shtick. But that's when, we go to commercial break. You know what time it was. Bork Laser's coming back. Yeah. So Raw is about to be on and propping. You dig? It's going to be a wrap. Can't wait to see my boy Suplex City come back. It sucks that he only does one fucking move, but hey, always fucked with Brock. Brock always been my dude. Always been a big Brock fan. But next up, you got the second Fatal 4-Way. Now, whoever wins this match fights Finn Balor later on. In the main event. You got Y2J, Sheamus, Sami Zayn, and Roman Reigns. First everybody jumps Roman Reigns. Everybody's beating up Roman Reigns. Everybody beating him up. Then after that, this dude Reigns ends up outside the ring for like 10-15 minutes. I'm like, yo, man, this is why motherfuckers can't get invested in this dude, man. He gets beat up for a little while or whatever, then he just goes in the sidelines or whatever and takes a rest, and everybody forgets about him. And then when he comes back in the match or whatever, he's all super charged up while everybody else is dead. Well, after that, they, Y2J and Sheamus start double teaming Sami Zayn. You know what I'm saying? Like, they basically, Y2J and Sheamus is working together and shit. Then, after that, like I said, Sheamus comes back on his energetic shit because he's been out for like 30 hours. Now he's mad pumped now. Ended up catching Y2J and Sheamus with a double drive-by. I like that move though. I ain't gonna lie. That's like the two moves I like from Roman Reigns. I like that drive-by, and I like the Superman punch. I like those moves. But you know, after that, this is the funny shit. When this dude Roman Reigns tried to catch, I forgot who he tried to catch with the spear. But all you just seen was this dude's Sheamus' foot come from out of nowhere. Like, this dude, you know, he's like, ooh, ah! As soon as he's about to run and catch him with the spear, you just see this dude Roman Reigns' foot out of nowhere, like, blow! That shit was funny as hell. Great counter by Sheamus, you know. And he basically did the same thing to Y2J. You know what I'm saying? This dude Y2J, I think he had Sami Zayn in the Walls of Jericho. This dude called Sheamus called him with the same attack or whatever. But ultimately, this dude Roman Reigns wins the match by sparing Y2J, because this dude Y2J tried to, I don't know why Y2J tried to spare Roman Reigns, looking mad stink. Like, he looked very stink trying to spare Roman Reigns, but it didn't work. Roman Reigns gets the pin. He moves on to fight Finn Balor in the main event. After that, New Day celebrates, you know, their 337-day title reign. Cognac. So anyways, after that, they have the little video package, you know, showing up all their moments or whatever, all their different types of twerks. I'm like, oh my god, man. Like, this shit is just gay. Like, it's not funny at all. It's just gay. Grown men twerking is gay. Men is not supposed to twerk. It's for women. Dudes don't drop it like it's hot. That's not funny in any kind of way. But anyways, they did the video package or whatever, and then they said they wanted to have an honorary member of the New Day come in the ring. So they picked somebody out the crowd, and they asked him what his name is. He said his name was Sonny Boy. And they said, oh, that can't be your name. Is your bills in that name? What does your bills say? Sonny Boy. Oh, what does your check say? Sonny Boy. What does this say? Sonny Boy. Sonny Boy. Sonny. You know, he just kept on saying, oh, that's my name, Sonny Boy. What does your mom call you? Sonny Boy. Not funny. Fucking corny ass fucking writers from fucking WWE. Like, these dudes is cornballs, man. And then after that, this dude fucking started twerking. Oh, I was so glad the club came in after that, started beating the shit out of all them dudes. The fuck out of here with that shit. They was probably backstage thinking that same thing. Like, yo, I'm tired of seeing these grown men twerk. What the hell is wrong with these dudes? And it didn't kill me with the New Day is that they can be entertaining. That twerking shit, y'all don't have to be out here twerking and fucking looking like dickheads. I'm gonna say y'all wanna dance, okay, y'all dance, but don't be twerking. I don't wanna see no grown man twerk. For crying out loud. Thank God for the club, man, and I hope they take the titles off them dudes. It's about that fucking time. After that, you know what I'm saying, you got Curtis Axel versus Neville in a squash match. Of course, Neville won. This dude, now they calling this dude Curtis Axel Mr. Irrelevant. This is the thing I wanted to say. Yeah, they was calling him Mr. Irrelevant. But this is the thing I always wanted. This is what I wanted to say is like, where was all those motherfucking dudes that always say like, oh, Curtis Axel, he's gonna be this, he's gonna be that. I've been told you he was a bum, y'all. I've been told y'all. Y'all need to listen to me. When I make these videos, take heed to what I say. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. 8 times out of 10, I know who's gonna be a star, and I know who's gonna be a fucking bum. It just, like, if you watch wrestling as long as I did, you already know who's gonna have that appeal. 8 times out of 10. And I knew Curtis Axel wasn't gonna be the one. He's just not it. He doesn't have that it factor. You know what I'm saying? Like, if then now he's dressed like John Cena and all that now. He's just lost. He don't know what he want to do with himself. Moving on. Backstage segment with Bob Backlund and Darren Young. They basically, you know, Bob Backlund is basically, you know, amping Darren Young up, you know, to talking about Miz and amping him up against Miz, and you know, basically, you know, basically sound like, oh, it's his time, or whatever. Here we go again with Golden Truth, still running around looking for Pokemon. Like, it's still not funny. Where's the joke? Even Backlund spazzed on him like, yo, get the fuck out of here, you fucking weirdos. So after that boring, dumb segment, you have fucking, they showed a video package of Finn Balor. Pretty decent stuff, nice highlights, of course. You know, Finn Balor's cool with me. You know, I mean, he's alright. Then after that, you had a backstage segment, getting Charlotte get an interview, you know what I'm saying? And I feel sorry for, it was like, damn, it was like the writing was on the wall during this interview, because she was trying to fucking talk on the mic, and the mic kept, like, shutting off, and, you know what I mean? Like, the mic was just straight botching. That's all it was doing, it was botching. Like, the mic, like, she should have been like fisticuffs with Dave Chappelle. Like, yo, turn my mic up. Because that shit was not a good look. It was like an omen. Like, you already knew she was going to lose because the mic is not even working. So, you know, now we have the match. You know, Sasha Banks versus Charlotte. Of course, Charlotte got Dana Brooke with her, and it's for the women's title. You know, right out the gate, you know, Banks try to, catch her with a barrage of Banks statements. You know, Charlotte escapes two of them. Then after that, you know, Charlotte ends up outside the ring. Sasha Banks catches her with these double knees. Like, this shit look crazy. Like, it was like a double knee type of stomp. And, like, she ran off the apron and caught Charlotte with that shit. And then after that, fucking Dana Brooke was coming to attack Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks went and got a women's title and threw it in Dana Brooke's hands and laid out, you know, like Eddie Guerrero style, like Dana Brooke hit her with the title belt. So, you know, the ref seat that told her, get out of here, you little slut, get out of here. So that was a good, you know, shouts go out to Eddie. We all fucking miss you, Eddie. You know, quick little tribute to Eddie right there. So, you know, after that, you know, that's one thing I want to say. Like, yo, Sasha Banks really gotta learn how to take bumps a little better, because this is the second day in a row she landed on her neck. She did this springboard dive and she landed right on her neck again. I'm like, yo, she's gonna really hurt herself, like what happened with Lita. That's basically what happened, like how Lita landed when she fought Trish. Like, she needs to really, really be careful. And then after that, you know, Charlotte, you know, catches Sasha Banks with a top rope moonsault. Caught her pretty good. Got a holy shit chant. It wasn't that serious for a holy shit chant, but whatever. Still a good spot. You know what I mean? Then after that, Sasha Banks kicks out the natural selection. You know, but after that, you know, Charlotte starts getting frustrated and was like, you can't beat me. You will never beat me. And Charlotte tried to catch her with the spear. Sasha Banks just reverses the spear, catches her in the bank statement, and makes her tap out. So now Sasha Banks is your new women's champ. I'm happy for her. It should have happened at fucking SummerSlam when it really mattered, but not SummerSlam, excuse me. It should have happened at WrestleMania when it really mattered. Or SummerSlam. They could have waited to SummerSlam, but you know how WWE is. Their timing is always off. But nonetheless, I'm happy she won. She got a little ring interview. She basically said, oh, the boss is here. I'm going to let the divas know, or the women know that, yeah, you can't mess with the boss. It's about to be lit, whatever. Congratulations, boss. I'm proud of you. After that, Braun Strowman fights his jobber. The funny shit was this dude, Byron Saxton, went in the ring and interviewed the dude, the jobber. And he was like, yo, what made you want to come and fight Braun Strowman? Why the Jabba was like, I didn't even know I was fighting Braun Strowman. That shit was funny. Yo, this dude was so scared to death. This dude, like, come on, you know Braun Strowman, like, he's like 600 pounds, 7 feet tall. Like, this dude is a monster. And homie looked like he was like 80 pounds, 90 pounds soaking wet. He was like, but as long as you have 2 hands, anything is possible. And it was a squash match. You already knew that shit. This dude caught him, Braun Strowman caught him with the reverse choke slam. And it was basically a wrap. I miss those days though, when you know, the big guys fight the jobbers. Like when you got WWF superstars, Saturday Night's main event. I miss those times. They do need to bring those times back, because when you have things like that, you know, at least you get the superstars or your on your roster to showcase their move skills or their move list or whatever. So they do need to bring that back. Next up, you know, they had a video package for Roman Reigns. Whatever, typical shit. They just showed him doing his three moves over and over again. Shit, and after that, oh god. Backstage segment with Golden Truth playing Pokemon Go again. Still not fucking funny. Moving on. Now you got Cass and Enzo. You know, they do their normal shtick. And you can't teach that. Like, yo, they need to stop that. Just like you can't teach that. Like, why they gotta... What's that? That just... Like, why you gotta flick your wrist like that? Anyways, and this dude, yo, who's this dude designer, though? Like, this dude, Enzo Amore. Like, this dude... I give him... He got his own style. I like his style. Like when he got the custom made Jordans, he be having his custom made clothes. I fucks with his style. Enzo is just something else. But oh my god, that these dudes is fighting the shining stars. Here these motherfuckers come again. Like WWE, we get it. We get it, WWE. Yes, we happy that you know about Pokemon Go. We understand that you're trying your best to be accepted by social media. Jeez and breeze. These motherfuckers had like what? 4 or 5 segments of playing Pokemon Go, and none of them just was fucking funny. The fuck is wrong with you cornballs? Oh. Anyway, it's like they was trying to ruin a good show. Anyways, this dude Primo Epico, whatever the one is, got distracted by these 2 morons playing Pokemon Go inside the ring. He gets big booted by Kaz, and Kaz pins him. Enzo and Kaz gets the win. And now you get the main event, Reigns versus Finn Balor. Now this is what I wanted to talk about, how this dude, like, I ain't gonna lie, Roman Reigns had a good match until the end. Like this, I think this could be one of Roman Reigns' best matches that he ever did. You know, he took his time, basically, like, and I guess, you know, Balor took his time too to make him look good and slow down the pace, basically like what Daniel Bryan did to try to make Reigns look good. And the thing I liked about that is that Reigns is basically he's trying to do new moves. He's trying to broaden his caliber. That's good. I'm glad that you're doing that. But anyways, you know, Balor was working on the leg a little bit to no avail. You know, Reigns was countering certain stuff that when you try to work on the legs. There was one time he caught him with the coup de grace. Like this dude, Roman Reigns was bent over, pause, and this dude caught him with the coup de grace right on top of his head. Concussion time. So he pins Reigns after that, but Reigns kicks out the pin. And then, you know, this dude was gonna catch him with the running drop kick shit. Reigns counters that with a Superman punch. And Reigns is starting to really master that Superman punch. And I'm proud of him. I'm not gonna lie, I always had the Superman punch. But he's really getting good with it. Like I like the Superman punch. You know, Reigns ends up getting a busted lip. I don't know how that happened. I guess from one of the times, this dude Finn Balor kicked him upside the head. And then, you know, after that, you know, Balor counters the spear because, you know, Reigns got to do that. Ooh, wow! He got to do all that before he do the spear. Took too long. Balor counters the spear with the sling blade. After that, catches him with the coup de grace. And then pins this dude 1, 2, 3. Balor goes to SummerSlam to fight Rollins for the newly vacant Universal title. Yippee. I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna be a good match. I can't wait to see Balor and Rollins get it popping. But this is my gripe with Roman Reigns. You mean to fucking tell me, after all the shit that you went through from before, that you had got Styles Clash through fucking chairs, you got speared by Batista, Big Show, all this shit, you got beaten with chairs, and still kicked out all these pins. But a dude that's like fucking the 80, 75 pounds stomps on your fucking chest, and you can't kick out of that? What WWE logic is this? Where's the logic in that whole scenario? This dude went through so much crazy shit when he was a champ. If that was the case, how the fuck can he kick out a fucking Styles Clash? How can you kick out a fucking spear from fucking Big Show? But you can't kick out a fucking dude that's the same weight as a teenager. You can't kick out a fucking a double stomp. You're a fucking bum, yo. Decent match, but you're a fucking bum. And that shit is just so backwards when it comes to WWE logic. That shit didn't make no sense whatsoever. But anyways, I ain't gonna lie, the match, the Raw wasn't bad. It was cool. You know what I mean? They put on a decent show. It was like they was trying to ruin it with that stupid Pokemon Go bullshit. Having these dudes in like every fucking segment, like, and these dudes is not even funny. It's like they was trying their hardest to be funny. Like, hey, Pokemon, come here. And those are the fucking stupid shit. Like, y'all motherfuckers is grown-ass men playing Pokemon. Get a life. Get a match. Do something with yourselves. Instead of fucking trying to be funny when y'all not. Y'all never will be funny. I hate the Golden Truth. They need to turn this dude R-Truth heel and beat the shit out of Goldust. Fuck that shit. Signing off for right now, B. You already know SmackDown reviews coming up next, nigga. Peace out, motherfuckers.